How's it going, guys? Today we are looking at my Legacy Flying V. Now, this guitar has a strange story to it, and I don't really play it that much. You might see it hanging up in the back of most of my other videos. But my cousin asked me about this, actually, in the comments, about this here Flying V, so thought I'd do a quick video on it and just demoing some of the sounds and how I got it. So this guitar is, as I said before, it's a Legacy. Now, Legacy Classic Collection, whatever that means. There are many other similar-ish shapes. So you had like the Flying V, you had the Explorer, you had the SG, you had the Les Paul. They were all part of this Legacy Classic Collection. Now, I've done some research online about this, and I couldn't find anything about it. You always see cheap Legacy guitars up for sale on your Gumtrees and your cash converters here in Perth. But, yeah, you don't really find any info on it online. Also, if you take a look at the headstock of, not just the Flying V, but if you take a look at the headstock of the Explorer and also the Les Paul, they use the Epiphone headstocks. What's strange about this guitar, it features EMG HZ pickups stock. So all the guitars came with EMG HZ pickups, which sound pretty good to me. And yeah, I sometimes play this guitar live with the Four Horsemen, which is my Metallica tribute band. It's really good for that classic metal, classic rock kind of stuff. Okay, so it's Miles from the future, and I was editing the video and I thought we could probably find out where this guitar came from and what the story was behind it. So I've searched it up on Google, and there are a few forums and there's people talking about it. This one caught my eye, where this person says Legacy equals Epiphone, and they said they resemble the Epiphone guitars down to the smallest details, so the headstock. So if we take a look at a Legacy guitar, this one, if you take a look at the headstock, it's distinctly Epiphone, right? Epiphone has changed their headstocks to something different recently, but this is the classic kind of headstock shape that they used to use. Actually, I've got my SG, let me go grab it. Okay, so I've grabbed my SG. This was my second electric guitar, but if you take a look at the headstock here, this is the Epiphone SG. You can see the shape matches almost exactly. Basically exactly the same. It's got nothing on the headstock though, and this little silk screen thing. Mine says special. That has a long story to it. This is actually an SG 310, and I broke it when I was a kid. I broke the neck when I was a kid, And we replaced the neck with this one. But if you have a look at the silk screen, it's really, really similar as well. So supposedly these may come from the same factory, or there was some licensing involved or something. Anyway, so yeah, this guy puts a link to legacymusic.com.au, and you actually can't access his site anymore. They've taken it down. Obviously, they've gone out of business or something. So I have the Wayback Machine here. If you don't know what this is an archive of all of the internet pages. So you can go visit Google from when it first launched and see how it changed and all that. But we will search up Legacy. I can't actually see my keyboard here because the mic's in the way. So .com .au. So we'll browse the history for this, and we'll go to about 2010. Okay, so you can see the company probably started up about 2009. That's when this website here was released, or last backed up, And it goes all the way over to 2018, but these ones don't seem to work at all. So go around 2010. Let's see, October 2010. There's a snapshot here. Let's have a look at this brand's page. Okay, so the site's loaded, and here we go. So this is what it would have looked like in 2010. So here you go, Legacy Classic Collection. This one's the Diamond Pro series. That's cool. So they don't just do the Epiphone style instruments. Epiphone specializes in guitars and basses. They do the acoustics. Well, yeah, acoustics. Ukuleles, banjos. They've got some amplifiers. They've got drum amplifiers. They have some drum stuff. Electronic drum kits. I actually owned a Legacy electric kit before I sold it. Digital recorders. You got some pro stuff. You got microphones, mixers, speakers, PA, audio solutions. And you got your pedals. They probably do some cheap pedals as well. I've seen those for sale. So let's have a look at the electric guitars then. Here we are. So they have something series, it looks like. So it looks like they have names for all of the shapes, and I can see ours already. It's the Voyager series. They do a short scale Strat thing there. They've also done a bunch of different Strats. I always see them for sale. They're really cheap things for sale. We have some hollow bodies. The J35 Firestorm, must be the Firebird. Voyager, I guess V for Voyager. Inferno, that's the Explorer. Immortal, that's the SG. Sapphire, looks like a Les Paul Standard. Emerald, another kind of Les Paul. And then the Diamond looks like a Les Paul Custom. So let's go click on the Flying V, the one that I have. And we'll have a look at some information. Maybe he's got some information about the body. Haha, here we are. This is my guitar, definitely. So, it comes with mahogany body, mahogany neck, rosewood fingerboard. That's pretty good. Set neck design, as I thought. Black hardware, of course. Dot inlays, that's all fine. EMG humbuckers. So the EMG HZs did come stock with this. It comes with a N-Tune chromatic tuner on board. I don't think I have this. I'm not sure what this is, actually. I have no idea what that is. What's an N-Tune chromatic tuner? We'll search this up as well. N-Tune chromatic tuner. M-Tune chromatic tuner. I must have had one of these before. Mine doesn't. It definitely doesn't. I would have noticed. Okay, I see. So it used to have one of those. That's really interesting. Someone's obviously taken that out or something since. Okay, back onto the page. Premium hard case, so I don't have a hard case with mine. And we do have the RRP, which is $749.99 AUD. So in 2009, I'm not sure what that would have been. Right now, it's 512 United States dollars, and considering I got this with an amp for $100, I paid $70 US for the guitar, which was obviously the person just didn't know at all what they had. And that seems to be the case when you get most of the deals, is that they're not sure what they had. I mean, I didn't know how much this would have costed, but I really wanted a Flying V, and when I saw it for sale, I just, I had the money for it, so I just decided to take a chance and see if it played well, and it plays quite well. It's quite reliable. Besides the tuners, I think the tuners need to be replaced if I was to play it more. And yeah, that's cool. Alright, let's take a look at some different guitars. So that seems to have cleared up the questions I had about this brand, and hopefully for anyone watching and wanting to find out a bit more about this brand and can't find much information like me, now you know. Since this company has gone out of business, and because there's not much information online, a lot of these products have gone very, very cheap on this second-hand market. It's definitely good for the for anyone looking for starter guitars, or even a mid-tier guitar. They do pretty good mid-tier guitars as well. So yeah, that seems pretty cool. So I will leave the link to this in the description, so you can go and explore it yourself. Maybe have a look at some different times. Maybe they've updated the site or something. Alright, I'll give you a clean tone on the bridge pickup. This is through my twin reverb preset on the head rush. So yeah, these pickups are quite hot. Even though they're passive EMGs, they still have that signature EMG grunt. So here's the middle position. And the neck position. And you've heard a lot of the distortion already, but this guitar has the two volumes and a master tone, so you can do the awesome technique like this. So yeah, as I said before, I don't really play this guitar much. The strings probably haven't been changed in about 7 or 8 months, so that might explain if it sounds dull on the recording or anything. But to me, it sounds pretty good right now. Nothing on the back of the headstock or the back of the guitar at all. It's just a solid black. Besides this one sticker that's been inspected by Lee HC 07B18 on 31, whatever that means. If you are interested in guitars and gear and the head rush pedal board, then please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. I'll be releasing videos about once a week. There'll be covers, guitar reviews, gear reviews, anything that you suggest I will do. And we also try to match tones on albums with the Headrush pedal board as well. Thanks for watching, guys.